Hello, everybody. Again, my name is Orlando Illustrissimo Jr. I am a certified personal trainer through NASM, National Academy of Sport Medicine, and I'm also a certified Rock City Boxing for Parkinson coach. So I will be making a video series of exercise specifically for Parkinson. There might be a certain exercise where it's strength training, it's cardio, or just a corrective exercise to help you relieve with some pain, right? Our exercise today is pretty much an exercise you might start if you're just starting to exercise, or to help you with your mobility, with your hips and your thoracic. Because usually when the hips and your thoracic, which is your core and everything here except the arm, if they're not helping you with mobility, cause a lot of pain, cause a lot of limitation of your mobility. So our exercise today, all we need is going to be the wall, a chair, some kind of weight, dumbbell preferably. This is a 5-pound dumbbell. This is already kind of heavy for what we're doing today, but if you want, you can go with 3 pounds, 2 pounds. If you're really strong, 5 pounds would be great, but anything higher than that might be a little too much of what we're gonna do today with our mobility for our hips in our thoracic, because all we need is not to add in more weight, but just to turn on more nerves, more proprioception by just adding a little weight, such as a 5-pound dumbbell or 3 pound. Okay, so we will start with our warm-up 3D matrix. We're gonna get your body to move at 3 planes of motion. Okay, so our first one is our sagittal plane. That's our forward, back, up and down movement. Okay, so the movement, we're gonna start with your right side, right? The video is mirrored, so you can just follow through the same side as me with the mirror version of cueing the exercise. Okay, so we got the right foot. Basically, your right foot will step forward and step back. Okay, now if you don't feel safe doing this on your own, you can do it on the wall too. All right, so I might demonstrate that on the wall too. Okay, but standing on your own, pretty much when you step forward, we want to bring the hands up, and when we step back, we bring the hands down. Okay, so the leg is moving forward and back, the hand is moving up and down. We're working on the ability of our body to flex and extend. Let's get 5 more. Okay, so we have down and up. 1, good. 2, 3, good. 4, let's go to 10. Okay, 5, we have 5 more, good. 6, and you want to try to explore your range of motion. 7, good. If you see, I'm getting deeper and farther out here. 8, 2 more. 9 and 10. So what you want to work there as you progress from 1 to 10, start to explore how much more movement and range motion can you do. If there is pain, you want to back off before the pain. Okay, the next one on the left side, I'm going to demonstrate on the wall. Okay, so left side here, we'll say I'm going to be on the wall here. Okay, I'm going to be moving my right foot and left foot. I'm going to move this chair out of the way real quick. So we're now got left foot. My left foot is going to step forward and back. Since I'm holding one wall, to make sure I don't fall, I'm just going to use one arm. Okay, as I step forward, I go up. As I step back, I go down. Okay, that's a wall version. And down, you can also do it on a chair if you prefer a chair. One hand on the chair so I feel safe and I could move bigger. Okay, same thing with the left foot. I go up, I go down, I go up, I go down. So that would be using the wall and the chair. Okay, so we're gonna do it the regular way with me. Again, you have an option to use a wall or a chair. Okay, left side this time, let's do 10 times. I go up, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down. Okay, 4, down, 5, you can do 2 arms. 6. Good. I'm exploring my range now. 7. If you see I'm going farther, we got 8, 9, and 10. Right? So when you do most of this move, if I go up in here and I start feeling some pin and needles in 8, your body's not ready to go that far, so you just back off. Right? Same thing here. When we go down here, the body may say, you know what? A little bit too low would hurt my back, so don't go that far. So maybe your range is just here, and then down the road, that range of motion will improve. Okay? That is sagittal plane. Frontal plane is our side to side movement. Okay? So let's start with the right side. Again, you can have a wall, a chair with you. Okay? We're gonna sidestep and just return here. We're just gonna use our common step. Okay? Get this chair out of the way here real quick. So, as I sidestep here, let's just go the same side so it's not confusing. I go right, I go left. And I'm working on making sure my hip is moving side to side, okay? So hip goes the other way, hip goes the other way, okay? Out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so the objective here is to get the body to move side to side. So if you notice, when my hand goes here, I'm trying to bring the hips all the way back there. And when I return that feet here, I go this way and I try to bring the hips that way. Okay, you'll notice very hard to move the body lateral or side to side. So we need to work with that. Okay, let's get the left side. Okay, my left foot's gonna go out, in. When I do that, I go out, I bring my hands to the left, my hip goes to the right. When I go back, my hands go to the right, my hips gonna go to the left. Let's get 10 more. Okay, so out, left to right. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, keep going. 5, now after 5, start exploring your range. Okay, 6, how far can you go? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so that's our frontal plane. And our last plane is transverse plane. That's going to be your rotation. Okay, so the big thing here with the foot, if when I'm working with my right foot, when we go out, we need to turn the toe out. When we come back in, do your best to turn the toe in. Okay? We're going to use our hand as a driver to help us with that movement. I toe out, I toe in. So if you see my foot, I'm trying to toe that in as much as you can. Okay? Let's go 10. So out and in. 1. Okay? Out. 2. Out. 3. Out. 4. Out. 5. Good. Out. 6. Out. 7. Out. 8. Out. 9. Out. And 10. This is good other way. Now, on the other side, I'm going to show you how I do it on a chair. In case, again, rotation is a high full risk for Parkinson, so you might not be confident doing this on your own if you're a lower level or your balance is just not that great. So you might want to use the wall or a chair. This time I'll use a chair. Alright? We're going left side. Okay? So what I'll do, I'll put that chair there. I'll have one hand there. So I'll just use one hand as a driver to help me with rotation. So same thing. My left foot toes up and then toes in. Alright? I'm gonna get that chair that way you can see me more. But I'm just have a chair that might be a wall and I'm turning this way. Okay? So let's go left. Okay? So I turn out, turn in. 1. So I'm using that hand to help me more turn. 2. Okay? 3. Out. 4. Out. 5. Good. Out. 6. Keep going. We have 7. I'm trying to explore my range now. Okay, I'm trying to go bigger now. 8. 9, and 10. Alright, so I do this video at home because this is a home program, so I try to simulate the same environment that you might be at home. Okay, so that's our warm-up. Okay, if you feel like I'm not really warmed up yet, then repeat that same warm-up. You can rewind the video and just redo everything, the warm-up 2 times or 3 times depending on your level. Higher level might need to repeat that warm-up 3 times. Lower level, 1 time might be good enough, right? Now we're ready for a workout. For a workout, we're just gonna need, again, light dumbbell, 5, 3, or 2, a wall, and then a chair for just our body weight thoracic mobility. All right, our dumbbell workout is gonna be for the hips. Our body weight in the chair is just gonna be for the thoracic. All right, and I might still add weight in there option. Okay, so let's go with our hip. So we need to work on our hips ability to flex, extend. More concerned of the extend. Okay, we're gonna use the flex to load, and we're gonna use the extend to explode, to fix your posture, to open up your lower back, open up your shoulder by bringing that dumbbell up. All right, so here's the exercise. This one, I'm gonna use a wall. You can do it on your own, all right, or a wall. Okay, so on your own is gonna be very simple, symbolize the same movement as our warm-up. Okay, if I got right foot, all right, we'll go right hand too, right? That means this can be on the wall. If you do it on your own, when you step forward with your right foot, you're gonna reach down, that you're gonna pick something up about knee height, just enough to load the leg and the hips so that they can explode. When you step back, you're gonna go up, look up, fixing your posture tall, opening up your chest, looking up here. Now, depending on your shoulder, if that hurts, maybe you're only here, maybe you're only here. Find the range where there should be no pain when we move, okay? Let's do that 10 times, but I'm gonna demonstrate it on the wall, okay? So I have the wall here, I have one hand here, now I feel secure, okay? So I step forward, I go down, I step back, I look up. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, and look up, okay? 5, down, 6, down, 7, good, 8, and 9, and 10, all right? Left side, I'm going to demonstrate with the chair, all right? You can also do it without the chair, okay? When we go left side, same thing. I'm going to have a chair with me here. So same thing when I step, we're going left foot now. My left hand goes down about knee height to load, and then I'll explode here, okay? Let's get 10 times. So I step forward, down, step back, and up. 1, going down, 2, going down, 3, down, 4, going down, 5 more, okay, down, 6, down, 7, good, down, 8, going down, 9, and we got one more, down, and 10. All right, so that kind of just help your body learn to flex, so I can load the body and I can explode up here. All right, again, remember, only bring the hands as high as you can. If you're successful and there's no pain, if there's pain, stop before you feel that pin and needle or your range limit. Okay, be aware of that. Then we're gonna give the body a break by going to the chair, working our thoracic. Our thoracic is all this body part, your core, this whole body here that's responsible of assisting your hands, right? So you have to be able to flex, extend too. So what we'll do, we'll put the chair here. We'll give your body a break by giving you a seated version, because we're gonna take the leg out so you can concentrate on your thoracic and your core, okay? What we wanna do here is we want to see how much can this flex and extend back. All right? This one you might want to move slow. Inhaling and exhaling will help to open up your body instead of holding. Okay? So what we want to do here, we might have a little bit of wider stance. All right? I'm going to dive in, flex the whole body, inhale, and then out, exhale. Right? Going in, inhale, and out. And the idea here is to look up, look back. If you can't bring your hands up that way, bend them. And then try to look up, look back to really get extension. Flex, extend. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, in, out. Exhale, 5. Okay? In and going out. 6. Inhale, extend, exhale. 7. Good. In. 8. In. 9. In. And 10. All right. So that's working on getting it to flex and extend the body. All right. Because watch Parkinson. Here's our posture. So we need to open you up. That's very important for you guys. Okay. That will help you with balance and fall prevention. Because now you can have a better posture. All right. All right. We're going to go back to your dumbbell. We have a little rest there. That was a very mild, easy exercise. Great to just get you ready to go to your dumbbell exercise. All right, so we're going to grab your dumbbell. Now we're going to go to our frontal plane, our side to side. So this is called a hip bump. What you want to work here is really concentrate on pure side to side movement. What will happen with the body, if I don't have the ability to move side to side, I might cheat by turning or turning this way. All right, so be aware of that. I'm just going to have my hands here because what I want to do is I want to be just far enough from the wall where I could bump the wall. Okay, so I'm going to use this dumbbell. I'm going to bring this up again. If there's pain here, reduce the range. All right, so we could just wrap it up, reach down here. As I reach down here, you see my hip is bumping. All right, I might actually pretty close. I'm going to back up a little bit because I want to maximize the hip bump. Okay, so rock it up, reach down, hip bump. 1, rock it up. 2, right? 3. You can bring the dumbbell out because that will counterbalance automatically. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? So as I bring that dumbbell out here, the farther I go, the hip will try to counterbalance. All right? So that's 10 times. We go left side, okay? For the left side, I'll turn this way instead of facing backwards from you, okay? So usually, I'll just turn the other way. But instead of going backwards here, I'll go this way. So I'm facing the camera, okay? So now I'm gonna bump this hip and reach over here. So I'm gonna go. I have a tool here. I might grab something here, bring the hips to the side, touch the hips on the wall, okay? I'm a little close. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Here we go. Let's get 10. Hip bump. 1, 2, 3. You may bend your knee or not. 4, depending on you. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going a little fast in there. Feel free to slow that down for you. Okay. We just did a hard workout there with the dumbbell. We're going to give our body a break by getting back to the chair and just use body weight. Okay? I'll set that dumbbell down. Grab the chair. Alright. Frontal plane. Right? I'm going to take out any weight so we can just concentrate on our movement. So, the idea here is try to get the body to lateral flex. Bend side to side. This will help if you use the head as a guide and just drop the head. And you might just add the reach. Reach here, drop the head. 1, Drop the head. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to go pure side to side. 6, 7, 8. You can inhale, exhale. 9, 10. That way the body relax and you can reach better. We're going back down. 10. Total of 20. 9, 8, 7, 6. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? I try to do my best to move as slow as I can because some people recommend might just need to slow it down, that way they can kind of follow the video, right? That's still moving a little bit, but give us a little break that we're ready for the dumbbell. We have one more exercise for the dumbbell, okay? All right, the dumbbell, you might go 10 and 10 on each side, okay? So again, this time our movement on our foot, let's actually go in first, okay? In. So what I want you to do is you step forward, turn the toe in, and we have a right hand as the dumbbell supported with the left hand. We're just gonna drive everything the same direction where our foot is pointing, okay? So let's actually go to the right side first. So I step forward, turn the toe in, right hand has the dumbbell, and bring everybody in, okay? So I step forward, toe in, and turn in the whole body, okay? Let's get 10 of there. So step, toe in, 1. Toe in, 2, right? You can reduce that step. 3, the most important thing is the toe in. 4, good. 5, 6, good. 7, and turning everything in. 8, good. 9, and 10. So the important thing here is to teach the body to turn in, to load, explode on the next step, okay? Let's go left side. So now I have left hand, left foot, support with the right hand. So I step forward, toe in, it's pointing to the right. I bring everything to the right, okay? That's 2, step, 3, good. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right. Now we have that external rotation. This will help you with turning out and opening up the lower back too. All right. So we're gonna go right foot forward. All right. And we're bringing this out. Right. Earlier we're trying to teach the hips to go in. Now we're trying to get the hips to turn out. Okay. This one, we're just gonna pre-position the foot. That means we're gonna leave the foot where it is at. We're gonna go right foot forward there, all right? Right hand, after right foot, right hand, all right? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my body out that way, opening up my lower back and turning that hip that way, okay? So it's just simple, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Left side, again, if you want to do this on a wall, you can easily do on a wall. I'm going to put my left foot forward, left hand here, and I'm just turning out here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then you're done with that workout, and we just got one more mobility work for your rotation for the thoracic. Okay, so we're gonna bring in the chair. This is gonna be your last exercise on this home program to improve mobility of the hips and your thoracic. Okay, we wanna let those move first. That way, when we pick up our intensity and our exercise, we want to make sure the whole body can assist and move together instead of just the legs and the hands that could cause a lot of injury. Okay? So, we're going back to our chair. We're working on rotation. Let's just go one side at a time. I need space on my right, so I'm just going to move that chair a little bit here. And what we're doing here is we're turning in and out. Right? In here and open it all the way back. Okay? Number 3 and open. In, open. Okay? Number 5, turn in and out. 6, turn in and out. 7, turn in and then out. 8, going in, going out. 9, one more, going in, going out. 10, we're gonna go left side, okay? We're just gonna move the chair slightly so you have more space, okay? So make sure when you do this at home, you have a lot of space around you. Make sure you have a wall for security, all right? All right, left side, same thing. We're gonna turn in and open as far as you can, okay? Open up that shoulder. In, number 2, open. You can inhale, exhale. 3, in, exhale. 4, in, exhale. 5, in, exhale. 6, in, exhale. 7, in, exhale. 8, 2 more, in, exhale. 9, and in, exhale. 10, right? You can keep the hands below the shoulder if you have any shoulder impingement or instability or restriction on the mobility in the shoulder. If this causes pain or restriction, stay below the shoulder when you do this exercise, okay? So that's pretty much it. That should take you about 30 minutes, all right? So you can do that every day, every other day, because that's just mobility work, getting the hips to move with the rest of the body, getting the thoracic to move with the rest of the body. That way, when we start adding higher intensity, bigger move, bigger exercise, the whole body can move together, okay? So make sure you tune in, subscribe on my channel. I'm gonna be producing more and more series of video to help people with Parkinson with a home exercise, corrective exercise. So subscribe, that way when I make my next video series, you know it's coming up and you can follow through and pick any video. I'm gonna do this for everyone, every people with Parkinson. That way I'm able to share my knowledge on how we can help you guys better, move better, fall prevention, improve balance, and slow down your symptom. This is Coach Orlando, personal trainer to NSAM and certified Rock City boxing coach. See you guys on the next video series, right? Bye.